Tell me, I have to ask you about this look. I mean, because you and Gwen in particular, John comes through with a real sitch. But I mean, come on.
Blake's got the flannel, the classic flannel. But no, this is
We'll call it the classic flannel.
Yeah, let's call it classic and not repetitive.
Repetitive.
But I really am into like the kind of dark academia vibe, just feeling like I could, switch over to some non-heels and just go to like a poetry slam or something.
Yeah, I'm into it. It's like
Thank you.
If Glee were downtown.
Ooh, that's cool.
Gossip Girl downtown.
Yeah, I love the kind of like to feel like I'm going to school.
Yeah.
Can't explain it.
Okay, I'm into it.
I don't know.
I'm into it.
Just reminds me to do things like that, to learn, to read.
We've got some stuff to do today.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. It's like now it's work time.
It's out of sweats. We are out of the sweats.
Exactly.
We're into the live shows.
We are out of sweats and into live.
First live show. Are you nervous? Or how you feeling? Like what's the vibe for you today?
I feel excited. I feel excited to have a timer on how long I can talk.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Is it a big timer or a small timer? Have they said?
I don't know. They haven't said. They just said there is one. So that's like a new challenge for me. So that'll be fun. And I'm excited to see everybody's. I'm so proud of my team's performances. Like we had really fun rehearsal process. It was like really creative. We like changed up the arrangement of all of their songs, which is like, like my thing that I like to do is, I don't know.
Make it their own.
Make it their own. I feel like we did that for all of them. So that's been like one of the most fun parts of this process.
You don't have to tell me who, but do you feel like there is a clear winner on your squad?
Honestly, on my squad, hopefully, all of them have the potential. Yeah. But I found on this show, like, things change so much, and somebody that you barely remember from auditions, somebody that was such an underdog can suddenly be, like, blossom into this shining star, and you're like, oh, now you could actually win the whole show. So things are so unpredictable, which is, like, it's kind of like life, It's, like, very life-affirming. And, like, it imitates, right? Like, the reality of life. If you think you know where it's going to go, it feels so obvious, and then it's like, you thought.
You thought.
Right.
You thought.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have been told.
You're wrong.
Wrong. I have been told that you once auditioned for The Voice.
This is true.
This is true.
This is true.
What was the song?
I've never said this publicly before. I think I auditioned for Respect by... I auditioned with Respect by Aretha Franklin.
What?
And then... I don't even know if I can say the rest of the story, but I did audition for The Voice. And
what's the rest of the story, if you don't mind? I'm just, I guess, because here you are now, like you won.
I auditioned for The Voice. I did make it in, like the producer round, not like the TV round. I never auditioned for like the coaches.
Right.
And then I was like, I really wanted to meet One Direction, and I knew that they were going to perform for X Factor. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm just going to risk it and not do The Voice and then audition for X Factor, and then I did end up meeting One Direction. So it's a pretty wild move.
And here you are now back.
I know.
At The Voice. It's kind of, you talk about how life works out sometimes.
Right?
You thought you won and then you won again.
Exactly. It's like it was a magnet. Like I was meant to be back.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
That's a pretty awesome story.
Thank you.
There's no reason why.
It's pretty crazy. It makes no sense, but I did it anyway. I was 15, so. Yeah, so I was just like
One Direction or not.
Yeah, I was like,
nothing.
that's what I want.